Welcome to the Robots vs. Vampires podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready
I am so ready.
to like really dive into
Deep dive.
like an incredible story
Yeah.
from the realms of sci-fi and fantasy?
Absolutely.
We're always on the hunt for these clashes between good versus evil.
You're right.
And we have a blast like trying to figure out what could be fact and what's just pure fiction.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you've tuned into our weekly dive.
Yes.
And we're stoked that you're here.
Absolutely.
Don't forget to rate and follow.
Yes.
For more awesome stories.
You'll love awesome stories.
Oh, we do.
You know what really grabs me about these stories we're going to dive into?
Oh, yeah.
Is just how they pull you in. Like, you've got these ordinary kids, you know, just normal kids.
Right.
And all of a sudden they're in these absolutely crazy situations.
Oh, yeah.
And it takes something familiar.
Right.
Like, everyone has a backyard.
Yeah.
Every town has a lake.
Or swamp.
Or a swamp, exactly.
Yeah.
And it cranks up the weirdness
Yeah.
to 11.
It does. It really makes you think like, wow, could this actually happen?
That's it, you know?
Yeah.
Is there something just beneath the surface that we're not seeing?
Yeah.
That's what makes these stories so cool.
Absolutely. So let's jump into our first story.
Okay.
Ghost Pirates and Gator Kings.
Oh, I love the title.
It's a good one, right?
Yeah.
So we've got this crew of kids.
Right.
He's kind of like our play-by-play announcer guy.
Yeah.
We've got our narrator who kind of lets us see everything that's happening.
Okay.
We have Josie, who really believes in all the local legends and lore.
The believer.
Exactly. And then we have Alex, who's a little bit more skeptical.
Uh-huh.
So their big plan is to find some sunken pirate treasure in their homemade raft.
Classic.
The Mudskipper. I love that name.
A Mudskipper. That's great.
And this is all based on Josie's grandpa's story
Oh.
about his net snagging something really valuable in the swamp.
Okay. Interesting.
It's that classic like childhood dream of discovery.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm sure a lot of our listeners out there
Yeah.
can relate to this.
Yeah, for sure.
They maybe didn't run into ghost pirates, but
Right.
they definitely have that thrill of the unknown.
Yeah, just exploring your backyard, your neighborhood,
Exactly.
seeing what you can find.
You know that great clash between like believing and being skeptical?
Yes.
I think that's a really good way to like draw us in.
It is. It's like this tension we all have inside.
Right.
You know, you want to believe in amazing things,
Oh, yeah.
but then there's that part of you that's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Does this really make sense?
Right.
So when the weird stuff starts to happen,
Yeah.
it hits you even harder.
Yeah. Yeah. And it doesn't take long
Okay.
for the weird stuff to start happening.
All right, here we go.
So they're on their swamp expedition in the Mudskipper.
Yeah.
And they see something in the water,
Okay.
like this shape.
Uh-huh.
And it's a sunken ship. The masts are all tilted.
Spooky.
It's in this murky water.
Yeah.
Like you can almost feel that, like that hush
Yeah.
of anticipation, right?
Yeah, mystery.
Like maybe,
Yeah.
just maybe,
Yeah.
the legend is true.
I love how they use those details, you know, the tilted masts, the murky water.
Right.
It just paints this picture immediately
Right.
of like decay and mystery.
Yes.
Like something is hidden there,
Yeah.
something we don't understand.
And something unusual,
Oh, yeah.
because this is not just like some old broken down ship.
Right.
No.
What is it?
As they get closer,
Yeah.
this thing shimmers. It materializes into a ghost ship,
A ghost ship.
a full-blown ghost ship.
Wow.
It's glowing with this otherworldly light.
Okay.
And the crew,
Yeah.
ghost pirates,
No way.
barnacle-encrusted,
Oh, my God.
with cutlasses.
This is amazing.
Yeah, they were looking for a rusty can,
Right.
and they found a ghost ship.
That's incredible.
Yeah, this is where the story just takes this like huge leap
Yeah.
into the supernatural.
Right.
Like it's not just buried treasure anymore.
It's a whole other world.
It's like this whole like spectral history
Yeah.
right underneath this swamp.
It makes you wonder, like, what else is out there?
That's right.
What else are we missing?
Yeah, and just when they're trying to like process this,
Yeah.
boom,
What?
this huge alligator
Oh, no.
with glowing red eyes
Glowing red eyes.
comes up out of the water.
Okay, that's terrifying.
Right, like you'd expect an alligator in a swamp,
Yeah.
but glowing red eyes.
That's a whole different level.
That's straight out of a nightmare.
It is.
And apparently
yeah.
there's this like deep hatred between the ghost pirates and this super gator.
Like they're rivals.
Yeah, like rivals.
Wow.
What's the backstory there?
Right. What happened between them?
Like how long has this been going on?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So many questions.
I know, and throwing in that second threat
it keeps us on the edge of our seats. It's not just about treasure anymore.
Yeah.
It's like these kids are caught in this crazy battle that they don't even understand.
Yeah, and then things get weirder.
Weirder.
Okay.
Ow.
So this ghost galleon just like sails into view.
Okay.
A ghost galleon. And the captain,
Okay.
he has this seaweed beard.
A seaweed beard.
Yeah, and he's like, hey, come with me.
What?
Because, their raft just got destroyed by the gators.
Right, of course.
So the kids have different reactions.
Oh, I bet.
Right? So you have Alex.
Yeah.
He's just like, sure, let's go.
Practical.
Very practical.
Yeah.
And then you've got Josie who's like, I don't know about this.
Yeah, I'd be a little freaked out.
And the narrator is just terrified.
Understandably.
So the captain, he's like, hey, if you help me get this treasure, you'll get a reward.
Okay.
But there's this like unspoken threat.
Uh-oh.
Like, what if they refuse?
Yeah, that's scary.
Like, these kids are in way over their heads.
They are.
I mean, they were just out for an afternoon in the swamp.
Right, a little treasure hunt.
Now they're dealing with ghost pirates and alligators.
It's intense.
It's a lot.
Yeah, that offer of help with a threat.
Right.
It's such a good way to like raise the stakes.
Yes.
It forces them to make a choice. Even though they're terrified, they have to trust these supernatural beings.
They have no other choice.
It shows how vulnerable they are.
Yes.
And how unpredictable this whole situation is.
It is. So the ghost captain leads them
Okay.
to this misty mangrove swamp.
Okay.
And there it is. The treasure.
Oh, wow.
It's like this glowing mound of coins and jewels.
So they found it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And it's like the story describes it so well.
Yeah.
Like you can see the coins humming with light.
Wow.
And these jewels catching the moonlight.
Sounds beautiful.
It is, but it's also creepy.
Right, because it's in this foggy swamp.
Yeah, it's eerie.
Yeah, it's like beautiful but dangerous.
Right.
Like you don't want to stay there too long.
And Will and Alex,
yeah.
they're mesmerized by this treasure.
Of course, who wouldn't be?
But Josie,
yeah.
she notices something.
What?
The alligator.
The alligator's back.
The alligator king.
Oh, no.
He's coming back.
This is bad.
Yeah.
You know what I like about that? It's like just when you think things are going to work out,
right.
a new threat pops up. It's like the story is playing with us, keeping us guessing what's going to happen next.
So the kids are like, hey, Captain?
Yeah.
The alligator's back.
Yeah.
But the ghost captain?
Yeah.
He thinks they're trying to trick him. He accuses them of betrayal.
Oh, no.
Can you imagine?
A misunderstanding.
A total misunderstanding.
The living and the dead.
And then right at that moment, the alligator king attacks
Oh, my gosh.
the ghost ship.
This is crazy.
It is a full-on battle. You've got ghost pirates with their ghostly cutlasses fighting a real giant alligator.
Just like something out of a movie.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you even fight a ghost?
Right.
And can a ghost weapon hurt something that's alive?
I don't know.
So many questions.
It makes you think about the rules of this world.
Of this ghost world.
Yeah.
And then in the middle of this chaos, the kids have to escape.
They have to get out of
Their raft's gone.
Right.
So they climb up into the mangroves.
Smart, get to safety.
And they watch because the alligator king wins the fight.
Wow.
He drags the ghost galleon
And the treasure.
and all the treasure
down into the swamp.
Down into the murky water.
It's intense.
And then it's quiet.
Just silent.
This eerie silence.
You can hear the water dripping.
Yeah. And the kids are probably just like,
freaked out.
What just happened?
I know.
Like, was that real?
It's like they witnessed this epic battle between these forces they can't even comprehend.
Right.
And that silence, it just hangs there.
It's heavy.
It makes you feel the weight of what they saw.
And as the sun starts to set, one coin,
just one,
floats up to the surface.
Wow.
It's covered in barnacles.
Really?
It catches the light for a second, and then it sinks back down.
Wow, that image is amazing.
I know, right?
It's like a little clue, a reminder.
A little piece of evidence.
Yeah.
Like, was it real or was it a dream?
It's so well done.
It is.
It gives us something concrete, this coin.
Yeah.
But it's also fleeting.
Yeah. It disappears.
It's gone.
It's like the story is saying, maybe there's more out there than we realize.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's move on.
Okay.
From the swamp to the lake.
To the lake.
Our next story is called Murky Messengers.
Murky Messengers. I like it.
It's a good one, right?
Yeah.
So this story is about Maya. And her family has just moved to this, like, quaint lakeside cabin.
Okay.
But Maya is not impressed.
She doesn't like it.
Not at all.
Why not?
She thinks it's soggy.
Soggy.
Yeah, she's not a fan of the dampness.
Okay, I get that.
Her brother Ben, though.
Yeah.
He's excited.
Oh, he's one of those.
Yeah, he's ready for an adventure.
He's optimist.
Yeah, I love that sibling dynamic.
Yeah, they too.
Like, you see the same weird stuff.
Yeah.
But they have totally different reactions.
Right, and I bet a lot of people listening can relate to that.
Yeah.
You know, some people are like Maya.
Skeptical.
Yeah, a little more cautious.
Yeah.
And some people are like, Ben.
Ready to jump right in.
Yeah, they see the adventure and everything.
Exactly. So Ben, being the adventurer, decides to go fishing.
Makes sense.
Of course, right?
Yeah.
And what does he catch?
Oh, I know this one. A boot.
A soggy boot.
A soggy boot.
Classic.
It's a classic lake find. Right up there with rusty cans and fishing lures.
Exactly.
You never know what you're going to pull out.
But then he sees something else.
Okay, what is it?
In the water.
Uh-huh.
This pale, shimmering figure.
A figure?
Yeah, and it's moving.
Like a person?
Yeah, but it's underwater.
That's creepy.
Right.
What does Maya think?
Maya thinks it's just weeds or something.
Okay, typical Maya.
But even she's like, that was weird.
That's a good point.
It was like it was moving with purpose.
Yeah, like it was going somewhere.
Yeah, it's like that first little hint.
Yes.
That something is not right.
That something else is going on.
Yeah, and then there's a storm.
Okay.
And the lake starts glowing.
The whole lake?
The whole lake.
Wow.
With this, like, pulsing, eerie light.
That's incredible.
Ben is loving it.
Of course he is.
But Maya, she's terrified.
Understandably.
Right. It's not just like normal bioluminescence.
Right. This is different.
This is something else.
Like
yeah, like something otherworldly is happening.
It's like a sign.
Yes.
That something big is about to happen.
And then the surface of the lake.
Yeah.
It transforms.
Into what?
Into this, like, shimmering doorway.
A doorway.
And the water gets warm.
Whoa, hold on.
Yeah.
This is getting wild.
And Ben just dives right in.
Ben, of course.
He doesn't hesitate.
Nope.
And Maya, after a second, she follows him.
Okay, I'd be a little hesitant.
Yeah, I think I would too.
But she goes in.
She does.
Okay.
And here's the crazy part.
What?
They can breathe underwater.
What? How?
The water, it's like, it changes.
Really?
It becomes this thick, almost like viscous substance.
And they can just breathe normally.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Right, like, forget scuba gear.
Right.
This is a whole new level of lake fun.
It is. It changes everything.
So they swim through this, like, shimmering water doorway, and they come out into this amazing underwater world.
What's it like?
It's incredible. There's glowing coral, fish that are like neon colors.
That's beautiful.
And in the middle of it all is this giant shimmering dome.
A dome.
Yeah, it's like this whole secret ecosystem.
Like a hidden city.
Yeah, and it's thriving.
Right underneath their lake.
I know, it's wild.
You know that idea of a hidden world?
Yeah.
It's so classic.
It is.
But they do such a good job describing it.
Right.
The glowing coral, the neon fish.
Yeah.
It makes it feel so fresh and new.
Yes.
Like a whole new kind of magic.
So what happens in the dome?
Well, inside the dome, they meet the merfolk.
Merfolk?
Yeah, like mermaids and mermen.
Wow.
But here's the thing. They communicate telepathically with Maya.
Whoa.
Yeah, she starts seeing these visions of chains and this swirling vortex of darkness.
That sounds ominous.
It is.
Yeah.
And the merfolk, they're telling her
Yeah.
that their world is being poisoned
Poisoned.
by something from above.
Oh, no.
And they think Maya and Ben can help.
And Maya just understands them.
Like she can speak merfolk language.
It's like she suddenly has these underwater communication skills.
That's convenient.
It's like the story needed a way
Yeah.
for them to understand each
To
other.
explain what's going on.
Exactly.
But those visions, you know, the chains, the darkness.
Yes.
It really shows how serious this is.
It does.
It's not just like a little problem. It's like their whole world is in danger.
So they go back to the surface.
Okay.
And Maya realizes.
Yeah.
This is not just some fun adventure.
Right.
This is a big problem.
Like a real crisis.
They start investigating.
Okay.
And they find these rusty pipes sticking out from under a half-sunken canoe.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, this is it.
That's the source of the pollution.
Yeah.
So what do?
They decide to fix it themselves.
What?
Yeah, they don't even tell any adults.
Why not?
They think it'll take too long.
They're like, we have to do this now.
We're like, we've got to save the merfolk.
I mean, I kind of admire that they're taking charge.
Right.
They see a problem and they want to fix it.
Yeah, they're not waiting around.
But it's also a little dangerous.
Yeah, they're kids.
Yeah.
What do they know about fixing underwater pipes?
Right.
So Ben has this plan.
Okay. What's the plan?
And you're not going to believe this.
Try me.
He's going to use a bong.
A bong.
As a snorkel.
What?
Yeah, he's going to like rig it up.
Okay, that's creative.
To breathe underwater.
I guess it could work.
And he's going to try to seal the pipe.
While he's underwater?
Yeah.
Okay, and Maya's gonna...
She's going to be on the surface.
Yeah.
Pulling on a rope.
To help him.
To like help him with the pipe.
This is a very DIY solution.
It is.
But hey, sometimes you have to improvise.
Right.
Especially when you're trying to save a hidden underwater world.
Exactly.
It's not like they have a merfolk repair kit handy.
Right. So of course.
Yeah.
Things don't go exactly as planned.
Oh no. What happened?
So Ben is underwater.
Yeah.
Working on the pipe. And this like black sludge.
Just sludge.
Starts oozing out.
Ew.
Yeah, it's gross.
And it's going after Ben?
Yeah, it's coming right for him.
Oh no.
Maya.
Yeah.
She sees it happening.
Okay.
And she grabs this rusty oar.
Okay.
And she whacks the sludge.
She hits it.
Yeah, she's like fighting this sludge monster.
With a rusty oar.
I know, it's crazy.
That's intense.
It's a good thing she's quick on her feet.
Yeah, that sludge monster.
Yeah.
It's like a symbol of the pollution that's hurting the merfolk.
It's a good visual.
It is.
Like this gooey threat.
And Maya, she's protecting Ben.
Yes.
She's not giving up.
She's a hero.
She is.
And they manage to fix the pipe.
They do.
The black ooze stops flowing.
That's great.
And the light from the lake starts to dim.
Like it's calming down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this mer person.
A mer person.
With a crown.
Oh, wow.
Rises up from the depths. And gives them this look.
What kind of look?
Like a look of gratitude and hope.
Like a thank you.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
It is.
Even though they can't speak the same language, they understand each other.
It's this really powerful moment.
It is.
It's like they made a difference.
They did.
Even though the threat isn't totally gone.
Right.
They did something good.
It shows that small actions can have a big impact.
Exactly. So Maya and Ben get back in their boat.
Okay.
And they know this isn't over.
There's more to do.
Yeah, but they're like, we can do this.
They have a purpose now.
Yeah. And they even smile at each other.
They're a team.
They're a team.
It makes you wonder what they'll do next.
Right.
What other adventures are waiting?
Under the lake?
Yeah.
It's a great ending.
It is.
It gives you that feeling of accomplishment.
Yeah.
But also that there's more to come. So we have these two stories.
Yeah.
Ghost Pirates and Gator Kings.
Uh-huh.
And Murky Messengers.
Both so different.
Totally different.
But also kind of similar.
Yeah, how so?
Well, they both have this theme of unexpected heroes. Like, these kids, they're not superheroes.
Right, they're just ordinary kids.
But they're brave.
Yes.
And they're resourceful.
And they help others.
Even when they're scared.
Even when they're facing these crazy situations.
It's inspiring.
It is so, in Ghost Pirates, we're left with so many questions.
Like, what was that treasure all about?
Right. And why were the ghosts and the alligator fighting?
And what about that coin?